morning, tubers. Whoa, Madam Roy back again. Back to you with another vlog video. This is the 30th of June, 2017. And yes, this is the last day of June. And if you were like me when I was young and you forget which months of the year only have 30 days, just remember this little tune. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February, which has 28, but on leap year it has 29. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Well, you guys probably going to guess what this video is about already, those of you that watch my channel. But for those of you that haven't seen my videos in a while, let me explain. I just left the Hope House thrift store over here in Norfolk, Virginia, and I wound up getting what has to be the ultimate, super, mega, ultra best computer haul of my life. That's right. Last week I went here and I was able to get three Core, actually it was 2 Core i5 and 1 Core i7 towers. And when I was here, I talked to the gentleman that was there, and I asked him, do you have any other systems? He's like, yeah, I think we have some more in the back, but it took me a while to get to them because I guess they let stuff pile up, and unfortunately it was piled under a bunch of clothes and things. Well, I got the call over basically 2 days ago that he said that the systems are here. He's got a whole bunch of them. Didn't really specify exactly how much, but he said to come Friday when he works here, and he'll hook me up. So I just left this store with 12, count them, 12 Dell Optiplexes. They're a mixed bag, but they are at least Core i5s. Actually, most of them are Core i5s, and I believe they are the 4th gen Core i5s like the ones I got last time. And I also even managed to get 2 more Core i7s, and those are the 3rd gen ones. I can't get over this haul, guys. I will show you these once I get home, but it is absolutely amazing. Now, he actually had more than this. He said he thinks he had a total of about 20 of them. Unfortunately, budgetary restrictions do not allow me to buy that many computers at once. So I was only able to procure about 12 of these computers, but you know what? These are definitely going to make for some interesting builds. They each have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I was hoping I might get a little bit more in them, but you know what? I have extra sticks at home. I can go ahead and work with that. I'm okay with that. None of them have hard drives like the first ones. I found out that they were taken out of a business, and of course for security reasons they removed the hard drives. Now the funny thing was, as I was leaving the store, the lady that checked me out, the lady behind the cash register, said, you know, I know you're getting a really good deal. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, the reason is the gentleman who donated these, it was all from one business apparently, and the gentleman who donated these actually called in, I guess, to procure the receipt for tax purposes. And he said, yeah, you know, I'm really upset. And this was the owner of the business. Said, yeah, I'm really upset that my IT guy did this because these computers are only a few years old. And you know what? He's right. In the case of the i5s, most of them were sold in 2015, so they were just 2 years old. And the i7s are from 2014, so we're looking at 2 3-year-old computers here. I will go through the base of what I paid for them. There was a lot of other things involved because I got some extras with it, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about that a little bit later. One thing I am very happy with, at least 3 of these systems have dual video cards, which basically means that I can hook up as many monitors as I want, probably up to 5 monitors, because they each have 3 ports. So that would be, actually, let me think about this. I actually hook up about 8 monitors if I wanted to, because each card has 3 ports. The ones that have dual video cards are VGA, DVI, and HDMI. And then on board, you have the VGA port, and then you have the 2 display ports. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That could be 9 monitors total I could have hooked up to one of these. So I think this is going to make for some really interesting videos in the near future. Well, I'm going to go into this other thrift store here. There's another CH Kitty down here in Norfolk, and then I'm going to head home. Actually, before I do that, I need to do some grocery shopping because I am pretty much out of everything at this point. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Well, tubers, I just got back home, went in my bedroom, and look who came up to say hi to us. Mr. Baxter. How you doing? It looks like he just woke up. I could tell by looking at his eyes. He is a lazy little boy, definitely. He's doing really well, though I need to go ahead and cut his food back, because as you can see, he's getting a little bit of a belly there, which you did not have before. I don't want mom and dad to come home to a fat pussycat. But His coat's really nice. I still can't brush him. He does not like being brushed. Luckily, he has short enough hair to where he really doesn't need it that often. My buddy Mike is coming over, and he's going to help me cut his claws, because if you look closely here, I don't know if I can get this on camera or not, but his claws are massive. Take a look at those hooks. You can actually see it right there. I mean, he has got some massively long claws, so that needs to be taken care of today, because he keeps getting himself caught everywhere. He actually jumped up right on the edge of the bed there. I wish I caught it on camera, and he got the claw stuck. So you're going to get a nice manicure slash pedicure today for sure, Baxter. All right, tubers. Well, the moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. So without further ado, da 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 da. Da 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 da. There it is, guys. My haul for today. Let's go ahead and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 Dell Optiplex desktops. I'm just so totally shocked that I was able to get as many as these. I know he said that he had them, but I really wasn't getting my hopes up until I actually put my hands on them. So most of these are Core i5s, except for the two at the end, I think. These two are the Core i7s. I believe both of these are the 3rd gens, like the other ones I got. They got Core i5, Core i5, Core i5, Core i5, 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 and i5. So that added with the 3 that I have left, 2 of those being i7s, that means I have a total of 4 i7s, and let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, should be about 13 or 14 i5s. This is just totally awesome. Most of these systems are USB, actually all of them, I'm sorry, I believe are USB 3.0 except for a couple. The 790s aren't. So this one isn't, this one isn't, this one isn't, and this one isn't. But the rest of these are USB 3.0. They all have DVD burners, and I'm going to show you guys something really cool. Let me bring you to the back. One thing I thought was really cool is on 2 of these systems, this is one of the i7s, you can tell it actually has dual video cards. Now this one has one card with a DMS59 connector, so you can put 2 monitors there. So you got DVI, HDMI, and VGA. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this computer could theoretically handle 7 monitors. Most of these came with the cards like the other ones did, the one display port and one DVI, but remember, you can also hook a monitor to the VGA port and the display port. So again, theoretically, this computer could have a total of 5 monitors, and it's pretty much the same thing around here. This one, for whatever reason, they just put in 2 of these same video cards. I'll have to look and see exactly what these cards are. Let me see. Okay, the cards in this are 2 HD 6450s, so I mean, these are really, really decent computers, and I'm not actually going to tell you exactly what I paid for them, but let's just say I did okay. All these computers I got for under $600. Now, bear in mind, they are all missing hard drives, but other than that, each one has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and basically, I mean, they're just ready to go except for the hard drives. I have ordered some hard drives on eBay, and I will show you guys what they were asking for them. Like the i7s, they wanted 80 a piece. The i5s were 60. Now, of course, I did get an additional 25% off each one because it is Friday, and Friday there is their 25% off electronics and computers day. On top of that, I had a $10 gift card, and I got 10% off the entire order. So I really made out very well with these computers. I have a plan for a few of these for some projects for later videos, but until then, just feast your eyes on the bounty that I collected today. All right, tubers. Well, as you can probably see from that sign over there, I am just leaving Aldi. I finally got home and I unloaded all of those computers. Man, was that a chore. Another thing you can probably see is that I'm actually in the town car, my mom's town car, and not the actual Town & Country. Well, there's a reason for that. I told you guys I was having issues with the check engine light coming on. Well, it is constantly on right now, and we've kind of narrowed it down to an issue with the cooling system. It's either an issue with the thermostat or the radiator temperature sensor. So basically, I'm not going to be driving that until Tuesday, when I'm actually going to bring it back to where I purchased it, and their shop department's going to take a look at it. Hopefully, it'll be just a quick fix. I did a code scan on it, and it actually said that it was, like I said, either the thermostat or a temperature sensor, one of the two. So it should just be a fairly easy fix, but it's unfortunate that it happened so quickly after I purchased the vehicle, but just goes to show you never know. I'm not saying the car is a lemon, but things like that can happen. Cars these days are so sophisticated with all the computers and all the sensors. Just one sensor going bad can cause problems like this. And luckily the van is still running well enough, but I just don't want to chance it, because I did notice for a while the temperature gauge went all the way down to cool. So obviously the car is not able to discern how hot or cold that it's running, which means that if there is a problem in the actual cooling system, I won't know it until it's too late. So for now, I'm just going to be driving Mom's 2003 Lincoln Town Car until I get that looked at. Like I said, hopefully it's just a quick fix. Unfortunately, since I'm the only one here, I won't be able to leave the car there. So if it's something they need to fix there, I'll just have to wait them out. Hopefully it won't take but 3 or 4 hours at most, but you know, you never know. So we'll see what happens. If they say it's nothing too bad, what I may do is just hold off and get it fixed when Mom and Dad get back into town, and that way, you know, I can have a ride back home if they need to keep the town and country overnight to work on it. But I'm gonna head back home. I bought some incidentals at the at Aldi. I got some of the Brussels sprouts they had on sale this week. They were about $1.98, so not the greatest price, but decent. I just got some eggs, and I picked up some more of that breakfast sausage I like. Really, really good for making the breakfast sandwiches. But I'm gonna head home. I did wind up stopping at a garage sale. Just picked up a Dell keyboard for $1, USB keyboard. It's very interesting. I've noticed that there haven't been a lot of really good garage sales in our area recently. I think it has to do with the fact that it's getting in towards the 4th of July, and of course, the other thing is the kids are in this area are getting out of school this time of year, so parents don't have a lot of time to go through all the stuff that they want to sell and set it up and, you know, actually get the garage sale going. Because believe it or not, for those of you that have never actually done a garage sale, it is a lot of work. I helped my buddy Jeff do his about a month ago, and it took us like 3 or 4 hours just to price everything. So, you know, it's not a small task, but I still enjoy doing it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I hate garage sales, far from it, but there is a lot of work involved in setting up for a garage sale, and then of course, you know, taking everything down. I know that our problem was always we never had enough tables. My dad would actually have to make them. He took like a long board that he had. It was like a, I think it was like a 3x6, and he would actually put blocks underneath it to kind of make a faux table so he could actually put everything on there. But other than that, you know, it's really challenging at times. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pause the vlog for right now. When I get home, we'll see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. All right, tubers, so I'm out near the thrift store. I'm walking down to the dollar store. I'm trying to get a little bit more exercise in today. Hopefully, it's not going to get too hot. It's about 92 right now. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here for today. I really don't have too much else to talk about. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some interesting videos with those computers coming in the near future. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.